AECT Standard 1 Content Knowledge. I demonstrated my depth of content knowledge needed to create, use, assess, and manage educational technologies and processes through 3 artifacts. The RSS in Education video demonstrates my ability to create an instructional tool on how to use a practical technology application. RSS is a tool for users to receive up-to-date information from their favorite internet-based resources. Feedly is a news feed reader that allows teachers an easy way to stay on top of the latest news from their favorite blogs, websites, or podcasts. I created folders in Feedly organized by topic to keep me informed of trends and innovations. Teachers discover through this video how RSS can help them stay organized and, more importantly, save them time. You have the current updates in one place. Feed readers are a very practical and useful educational technology application. Project-based learning is one pedagogy I've supported teachers with implementing in their classrooms. For a successful project, you need a well-developed plan to manage groups, activities, and to ensure content standards are met. The project calendar demonstrates my ability to create, use, and manage this educational process. Without a detailed roadmap of activities, you run the risk of not meeting the goals and objectives defined at the beginning of the project. The Relative Advantage chart demonstrates my ability to assess and evaluate technology resources. The large variety of technology tools available makes it imperative we determine if a tool will provide an instructional advantage. This type of chart will assist me in collaboration with teachers to choose the best tool to meet student needs and enhance learning. I demonstrated my content knowledge through these 3 artifacts. AECT Standard 2 Content Pedagogy. I demonstrated my depth of content pedagogy and the ability to effectively implement a variety of technology processes through 3 artifacts. In EdTech 506, my final project demonstrates my understanding of information processing theory, redundancy principle, and strategies for active learning. I created 9 instructional videos on how to use Wixie, a creativity software tool. Multimedia presentations encourage active learning by representing the material in words and in pictures. Using Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator, I created 5 job aids to support student utilization and connections to videos. My Wixie website utilizes my videos and YouTube playlists to support the integration of Wixie at school and home. The videos for students demonstrate the superiority principle and the power of combining images and audio in one presentation. I limit information overload by keeping videos short. The EdTech 503 report demonstrates my ability to assess and evaluate learning, instruction, and implementation of processes. The needs assessment included a teacher survey as the basis for the learner analysis. An effective survey takes collaboration and reflection to provide usable data. Student performance data was analyzed to identify a need for instruction. The learning context modeled 3 different pedagogies: instructivist, constructivist, and connectivist. Using this structure helps teachers integrate new pedagogies. Instruction is not complete without analyzing the performance context. Supporting this change depends on collaboration with colleagues. The EdTech 541 Assistive Technology project demonstrates my ability to select media, technology, and processes to support all learners. Many tools are readily available to meet our students' diverse needs. They address cognitive, physical, sensory, at-risk, and gifted needs. My goal is to collaborate with teachers to integrate the assistive technology tools I research to engage enhanced student learning. I demonstrated my competency with content pedagogy through these 3 artifacts. AECT Standard 3 Learning Environments. I demonstrated my ability to facilitate learning by creating, using, evaluating, and managing effective learning environments through 3 artifacts. My 21st Century Curriculum project demonstrates my ability to design a digital learning experience to empower learners with diverse characteristics and abilities. The website brings together standards, activities, rubrics, assessments, and other resources to help the teacher manage their digital learning environment. Unit flexibility allows the teacher to manage the project to meet students' needs. Activities include individual and partner tasks, journaling, creativity software projects, experiments, and data gathering. The task variety throughout the unit keeps students engaged in their learning. Providing clear goals and rubrics for students empowers them to plan and guide their own work. Formative assessments help determine if reteaching is necessary. I collaborate with teachers and use this model unit to help create additional learning events. This EdTech 502 project demonstrates my understanding of the many ethical issues embedded in our learning environments. It is very easy to capture images and graphics to use, however, we must provide credit. I also share with my 2nd grade students the importance of citing their resources. Once teachers understand these guidelines, it is important to share resources to locate fair use or copyright-free materials. This mini documentary included research-based best practices and provided my students an optimal learning opportunity. A storyboard is the tool for your backwards design video lesson. Resources must provide strong connections between your visual and auditory message. The script ensured my story had flow, visual appeal, and communicated the message without cognitive overload. This authentic learning tool used a combination of still images and video and chunked information by topic. To make a clear transition from one topic to the next, I used our school mascot, Kelly Koala, to ask questions about the new information students would hear. I demonstrated my competency with learning environments through these 3 artifacts. AECT Standard 4, Professional Knowledge and Skills. I demonstrated my professional knowledge of designing, developing, implementing, and evaluating technology-rich learning environments through 3 artifacts. My EdTech 504 Reflective Learning Log is a tool that inspires me to take the time for thoughtful contemplation after each training. Incorporating small amounts of learning theory, strategically placed, can help shift teachers' thinking about their teaching practices. Reviewing research-based teaching methods helps me improve my teaching and provides a solid theoretical base to encourage others to embrace change and a growth mindset. It is critical for me to understand my learners and the most efficient way of introducing instructional technology tools and methods that will enhance the learning environment. My year-long EdTech 554 Professional Development Plan demonstrates my ability to design and develop instruction for professional learning communities, PLCs. The plan was created with the Math Instructional Coach as our focus was math communication. We analyzed the learners, teachers, and students, and then set goals for the professional development. The plan includes the PLCs attending training together, collaborating monthly, and ongoing support provided by the math and technology coaches. A key part of collaboration is developing a common language and understanding of the topic, using research-based materials and resources, and having reflective discussions can lead to a change in practice. My Leadership Interactive graphic highlights 12 characteristics of an educational technology leader. These traits are important for me to be effective as I guide the implementation of new technology integration methods. Each learner is different, whether child or adult, and I must tap into their strengths, support their exploration of new strategies, and celebrate their successes. I demonstrated my professional knowledge and skills through these 3 artifacts. AECT Standard 5 research. I demonstrated my ability to explore, evaluate, synthesize, and apply methods of inquiry to enhance learning through these artifacts. My annotated bibliography demonstrates my ability to explore, evaluate, and synthesize research information on the connection between constructivism and technology integration. The articles were an interesting study of teachers' philosophical backgrounds on teaching and the impact on technology integration. There is a fine line between epistemic beliefs and pedagogical method. At times, there is a conflict between the two concepts. Teachers may agree with the constructivist approach, but may find it difficult to implement in their daily practice. For me, having methodology conversations with teachers helps me prepare lessons that model using technology as a tool for learning instead of a tool to learn. The instructional design planning section demonstrates my ability to use research methodologies to solve a problem and enhance practice. A critical step in designing instruction is to determine if a problem exists. Based on school data and research, constructing math knowledge through communication was the focus of the instruction. Including theoretical concepts and methodologies in the instructional model is key. To facilitate a change or enhance teaching practice, instructivist, constructivist, and connectivist pedagogies are modeled. I found the ARC's motivational model and the use of 4 strategies fascinating. Purposeful planning leads to successful training. As a member of the school leadership team, we need to utilize this model when designing professional development. My evaluation report demonstrates my ability to evaluate a program using professional and ethical procedures. A formal evaluation is a very productive tool to determine program effectiveness. As with any effective lesson, evaluation needs to start with backwards design. You must determine the goals, the participants, the type of data, and the evaluation model to be used. For credible evaluation results, you must be ethical in all aspects. I included stakeholders, used survey qualitative data, and performance assessment quantitative data. I analyzed all data to determine if established goals were met and recommended the program's next steps to stakeholders. I demonstrated my research skills through these 3 projects.